Hello, I just need to add something to my home insurance policy. Well, what it is we have a guest for the night, a bear, and I just needed some extra cover for any Yes, a bear. Grizzly? Not particularly. Mind you, I haven't seen him in the mornings.
They remade Down and Out in Beverly Hills with a bear. Yes, this trailer reminds me a lot of the 1980s dark comedy starring Nick Nolte as a homeless man who becomes a house guest for Richard Dreyfuss and Bette Midler. It's a pretty dark comedy, and it goes to some dark and dirty places, which this trailer surprisingly goes to. I would not expect a Paddington Bear movie, produced by David Heyman, no less, of the Harry Potter franchise, to go the gross-out route. That was a really unwelcome surprise for me during this trailer. And when he sticks the toothbrushes in his ears, and then when he wants to lick that wax, I actually had to look away. And you would not expect that to happen during a Paddington Bear commercial. This comes out for Christmas this year, and I have a hard time believing that families are like, hey, you want to go watch basically a Fairley Brothers movie that's animated? Or actually just Paddington Bear is animated? I don't know. The rest of the movie seems so cozy, you would think that that's what they would go with for the entire film. It just seems like a jarring interruption to a nice trip to, classic London, which I think is what everybody enjoys, of course, about the original Paddington Bear series. And I don't remember him ever doing anything disgusting, like sticking his head in the toilet. I mean, I guess they're trying to appeal to today's audiences, but they don't think much of today's audiences, I guess, if they think that lowbrow humor like this is the only way to go. I mean, for Pete's sakes, you have Hugh Bonneville from Downton Abbey as the dad. I mean, that's the audience that you're trying to get there. They're not going to watch a movie about a bear who does these kinds of things. I mean, he's going to come down there and maybe lick someone's face, and he just stuck his face in the toilet and licked wax. I mean, I guess dogs do this to some degree, but, people train their dogs not to do that. What did I think of the rest of the trailer? Well, I was just so shocked at the gross-out humor that I had a hard time recovering. But I did like the rest of the set design. The house looks very nice that they live in, of course. I liked the discussion with the insurance about a bear in the house. And I might be mistaken, but I thought I saw elements of, South American music, hints of that in the soundtrack. And I think that's a great choice because, of course, Paddington Bear is from Peru. And I wish that they had chosen an actor to reflect that for the voice work, but of course it's Colin Firth. But maybe he'll do a Peruvian accent? I don't know. I think with today's, the emerging power of the Latino demographic at the box office, that would be a smart way to go. But we'll see. Traditionally, Paddington has a British accent. I did kind of like the bit at the end where he feels he needs a dog to go down the escalator. That was cute. But again, really, lowbrow humor for something that I feel was, it might have been a bear eating marmalade sandwiches, but I thought Paddington Bear was always a little bit of a sophisticated story. It's like if they made a Babar movie and decided, to have fart jokes in it. So, but I don't know, maybe that's next. So what do you think? Do you think this is disrespectful to Paddington Bear, or do you think this is where he needs to go to succeed today? Or did you laugh at that humor, or did you look away like myself? And just what do you think of the juxtaposition of, cozy old England, which of course American audiences really have quite an affinity for, and this kind of Fairley Brothers gross out humor, which I don't even know how popular that still is today. I mean, a lot of people were pretty experiencing a lot of revulsion when they saw the Dumb and Dumber 2 trailer. So we'll see. This is also going to compete, of course, with Night at the Museum 3, which also takes place in London. So it's going to be a very British Christmas. All right, write your thoughts down below. Thank you for tuning in to my review, and you can check out some more episodes right now.